Hi, I'm Ivy. Today I would like to share with you how to use the features in Simple in your applications. I'm going to do this by showing you a use case. Here is the context. Says University ABC would like to create a token that is going to be used within the campus. Other than buying this token using their fiat currency, they also be able to earn this token as a reward if they share useful information or they organize some event within the campus. Since this will be running on a private chain that is going to be set up by the University ABC. After the university have created the private chain, they are going to create some accounts for themselves. First, for example, they are going to create an account to handle creations of the tokens, and they are going to create accounts to handle their reward system, and they are going to create an account that going to pay the payroll of their staff as well. Then they are also going to ask the vendors and the students to create their own accounts so that they can use this token that is going to be created by the university on this private chain of theirs. So now, since the university, the students, and the vendors have already created their account, great. Then the university is going to create this token because that's the purpose of the private chain being created, so they can have tokens that is going to be used within the campus. So this university with their main account is going to create this token using Mosaic template. So when this university create the token using the Mosaic template, they can say that they want to create 9 billions of this token with 2 decimal, just like our fiat currency system with 2 decimal after the dot. And then this token is never going to be expired, and then it can be transferred from party to parties because they want to use it within the campus as like the currency within the campus. It must be able to be transferred from parties to the other parties. They also can decide whether they want to make this Mosaic mutable with their supply or not. That means whether they can increase or decrease the supply of the Mosaic, which is their tokens. And for this token that the university is going to create, they want to make it restrictable as well because they would like to make this token only be able to use by the students, the vendors, and the staff within the university ABC. Now, after the token is created, the university would like to make this token more recognizable by the students and the vendors. So they register a namespace. A namespace is just like a DNS on the internet. And for simple case, you can use a namespace to make an account or Mosaic more recognizable. Here, the university register a namespace called University ABC. And from this University ABC, it register another sub namespace called University Token and alias this university token to the Mosaic they just created. Is it only the university can register a namespace? No, anybody that is using this private chain can create a namespace. And says as a student, me, I can create a namespace called Ivy and alias it to my account as long as the namespace Ivy is not taken. In order to make the accounts more recognizable by the university can use the metadata to separate the accounts of the staff, the students, and the vendors. By using the metadata, the university can send a request for the students and the vendor and the staff to opt in to a status that the university want to tag to this account. The university can tag the account either as a staff, a student, all the vendors within the campus. In order for the staff, the students, and the vendor be recognized by the university, they need to opt in to this request. This gives a layer of security to the university, so the university know that who they are interact with. The university may also do another layer of recognizing the student. For example, if a student always share correct and good information on the school notice board, or also held some very useful events, the university can tag the student's account by different layer of membership. For example, I have been holding some very useful events and I am being awarded as a platinum membership. With platinum memberships, I always get more rewards than other students. The university can recognize me by sending a metadata saying that I am a platinum student. So every time when they send out the rewards, I get more. And then the university may also recognize students from different faculty by sending the metadata as well. Now you can see metadata can have many uses. Now come to the Mosaic restrictions that I mentioned earlier on when talking about the Mosaic creations. This also acts as another layer of security for the university token. There is two parts to this. If a Mosaic is tag restrictable, which university token is, the token can be restricted to only transfer between tag account. So the first part is to tag the Mosaic to make it only restrict to an account that with certain criteria. For example, university's token is set to only being transferable within an account that tag yes. On the second part is to tag each of the account or the address. The university is going to send a tag to all these eligible accounts that can transfer or transact university token with a tag called yes. So whenever anybody is sending the university token to the other address, and if that address is not tagged yes, that transactions won't be valid. Now, as if that is not enough of the security, one can also convert an account to a multi-signature account to give another layer of security to your account. And what's the benefit of having an account being converted to a multi-sig account? First, when an account being converted to a multi-signature account or multi-sig, that account itself won't be able to initiate any transactions, and the transactions must be coming from the custodian. So what's that mean? When an account being converted to a multi-sig account, it's just like a bank account is converted from a single signatory to a joint name account with multiple signatory required in order for our transactions to make valid. So this gives another layer of security to the account. For example, the university can make the account that send out rewards to the student a multi-sig account. So it can make maybe 2% to sign the transactions before it's being sent out, making the second person who signed the transactions a person to vet through the transactions. Now we are all set for some actions. Since now I have an event that I would like to publicize that is going to happen a month from now, so I'm going to send information to the notice board on the campus. I can do this by going through the blockchain as well. Since the university does have this system for me to send the information of the event to a particular address, and the address who received this is going to publish my informations on the school notice board. I can do this by sending a transfer transactions to this address and putting all the information as a message and send it over. And this is one way to use the transfer transaction. It is not only to use it to transfer a tokens or Mosaic. Of course, you can use these transfer transactions to send some tokens over to your fellow students as well. Since now I do have people who like to buy a ticket from me for the event that I'm going to hold, I'm going to create a ticket using a Mosaic as well. See, Mosaic is not only can be used to make into a token like a currency, but it also can represent something like a ticket to an event. So I go ahead and create tokens using the Mosaic representing the ticket for the event I'm going to hold. But for this Mosaic, I'm going to make it non-transferable. So after I sell this ticket to this person or the students who want to buy from me, the person won't be able to sell this ticket to somebody else because he or she might want to sell it for a higher price. By making the Mosaic non-transferable, it's going to deter this. So I'm going to create this Mosaic, and when he wants to buy it from me, he's going to initiate aggregate transactions where he is going to send me some university tokens, and I'm going to send him a ticket. So once both of us sign the transactions, which means we agree on these transactions is going to happen simultaneously. What it means is I do not have to worry that after I send him the ticket, he's not going to pay me, or he is no need to worry about me not sending the ticket if he send me the university token first. So this is a decentralized way of making deals. Here come the last features I want to mention is the Crosschain Swap. Says there is another university DEF, also using simple private blockchain. And I'm also a student taking some elective courses over at University of DEF, and I have another friends over from the University of DEF also taking some elective courses over at University ABC. And since we both need some tokens to use on different campuses, we decided to swap our coins. So we can use the cross-chain swap features to exchange our tokens of these two different universities. So we both have both tokens to be used when we are on different campuses. So those are the features I use in this use case of university token. Here they are. I hope you enjoyed these sessions. Subscribe to the channel where I will discuss more about blockchain. Bye for now, and I'll see you next time.